Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. You are looking at my reflection in the side of a black car. So I've had this video clip now for about 2 or 3 years that I got at a car show that shows what you can do with the paint once it's on the car. And I wanted to make a video out of it since I got the clip, but it's quite sort of complicated to explain what's going on, and I only had the one clip, which wasn't really enough to make a video out of. But I thought, sod it, what I'll do, I'll just chuck the clip up so you can watch the clip, and I'll try and explain while you're watching the clip. The secret to perfect paint is how flat it is. When it comes out of the spray gun, it's not flat, it has what they call an orange peel effect. And you can see here that it's been slightly over exaggerated in this paint job to give you the idea. So what you need to do is flat that down till you get to what you're looking at now, and this makes an absolute massive difference. So we're just coming up now. Here you can see where they've gone through the various grades of rubbing down paper to flat the paint down. You can just see the lines there where they've used the different grades of paper. So you work down usually to about 2000 grade to get it perfectly flat. Now the thing is, here you can see when you're doing it, you can see the orange peel effect on one side. Just let me get the camera in a good position. So you can see the orange peel effect on one side, and as you're flattening it down, you can see where the low spots have still got like the gloss on them, and the bits that are flat are completely matte. So when you're rubbing it down, you can see how good your finish is by if you've still got any little glossy spots in the black finish. When it's completely flat, matte black, you know you've got it perfectly flat. And then what you do is you use a compound to polish the car back up to that deep shine. Nowadays, most places use powered polishers because modern paint is very hard. But I always used to hand compound my cars. But then painting them days was a lot softer. But even for where the paint hasn't been flattened and polished, it still looks pretty good. Now, the crazy thing is, on modern cars, it seems to become quite acceptable to have a certain degree of orange peel in the finish, which I don't know why that is, but there you go. However, luckily there is a lot of companies out there that will do paint correction on your car and do this flattening and polishing process to get that finish and that reflection. That's what you're looking for, the reflection, how good the reflection is. I'll put a link up in the corner here to Topaz Detailing, to one of their videos where they are actually flattening and polishing a brand new car for a customer. So he's bought a brand new car and taken it to them to essentially finish off the paint job and flatten and polish up the paint to get to that degree. Okay, hope that made sense to you. So obviously it's not cheap to have a detailer or a car body shop flat and polish the paintwork for you on the car. So, but you can do it yourself. There is a bit of skill involved, and you do have to be careful. You definitely want to get one of these gadgets that measure the thickness of your paint, and I'll put up the link to get one of those off of eBay, as I always do. And you've got to, when you're flatten the paintwork down, you do need to use a block, because even your fingers, if you use your fingers, they will leave like grooves in the paint. It won't be perfectly flat, so you must use a block when you're to get it perfectly flat. And the big danger, of course, is why I say you need the gauge, is you do not want to cut through the paint, or modern cars 2X, you don't want to cut through the clear coat. There's loads of videos. I'll put another link up actually to another video. There's loads of videos on there on how to compound the paintwork back up to a shine. But pretty much any of the compounds that are out on the market and a power polisher will bring it back up to a nice deep shine. So it is possible to do yourself if you want to. What you can do, it's not technically flattening and polishing, but what you can do is, like you see again, and again I'll put another link up, if you once a year compound your car with a power polisher, it will to some degree achieve the same effects, but although it will get the paint flatter, it will never get that perfect flatness that you will get using a block. So, well, I hope now, next time you look at a paint job, you'll look at it differently and you know what to look for. Look for the little ripples in it, look for how sharp the reflection is in it, and you know the quality of the paint. One last thing I'll leave you with before I go. A company that had that car on show, they will do a full paint job. They strip the car down to the body shell, do all the necessary paint work, paint it to the standard that you saw there, and reassemble the whole car again afterwards. And it's a mere £45,000. You can't get better quality than that, can you? So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Hope it, again, taught you a little bit, you know. If you did enjoy it and you did learn a little bit from it, please subscribe, please hit the like button, hit the notification bell so when I dig out another video you'll get to know about it. And until next time,
He's looking at you, kid.